And let's continue on. Here we are in the 600s, the dreaded 600s. So this room set is going to introduce some of the worst layouts in the game. They are called the long halls, as many of us know. This is just a small room, not a long haul yet, but we will get them. Here we are. The first long haul of the set, long haul 7. So this one's just a straightforward room, but it does take kind of a while to get through. There are 12 long hauls. Many of them suck. Other ones aren't quite as bad. This is one of the easier ones because you can just, it's just straightforward. But still, they're all not fun. They all suck in a way, especially a couple of them in particular. But these wall textures, I like the darker variant much more than the lighter variant. These are kind of, I don't know, they have a really liminal feel to them. Don't ask why. So our violence counter is at 3, and it'll probably go up in this set if we get the right specimens to rechase. We'll see who does after we deal with the next specimen, which is specimen 10, of course. This is long haul 8. I call this one the donut room because it's got a loop. As you could see, I went around the loop. It basically doesn't matter which direction you take. It all leads to this part of the room. But yeah, this is long haul 8. Small 1. Rare 1. Okay, so we saw 2 long hauls so far. And here we are in DS01. Now, DS does not stand for Nintendo DS. It stands for Dead Space, because that's what this area was inspired by. This is the Dead Space rooms. Let's turn on the generator. So most of us know how specimen 10 works. You have to keep it close, as the note in room 617 will say. And I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to do it the way you're supposed to do it, for the most part. GL Labs, we're back in GL Labs again, as just like earlier when we met specimen 3. This is the other GL Labs. So nothing in here except the note. But we're not really in for it for the notes. If you've played the game before, then you've read them. So DS just keeps going up, by 1. So we're at DS05 now. DS5, DS6. And we head into here. Ooh, spooky. So something that a lot of people miss, a little Easter egg. I don't know if it's really an Easter egg. It's just more of something that you have to really be fast to see. Did you see it? It's a lot easier to see in HD renovation. But yeah, you actually can see it if you're quick enough. Okay, in the next room, 617, is where we will be meeting specimen 10. So this is the note that tells you that you have to keep it close, or else it becomes something else when it gets too far away. There's the old specimen 10, and there's the new one. So if you get too close to him, he opens up his chest or whatever it is. Okay, we didn't get the glitch. There's a glitch that I've shown off before where it can, if 618 randomly, or it generates a safe room, the chase will just completely not happen, but it's happening. So this is Long Haul 3, one of the easier rooms. In fact, this is probably the best one of the Long Haul set. Long Haul 3 is certainly shorter than most Long Hauls. Pretty wide room overall. Okay, he gets a little confuzzled here. Let's see him dance, shall we? I love doing... Yep. Oh, he's going back. He's not even going to deal with me. He's just like, nope, screw you. Alright, well, he's coming, but he's confused. We're going to use the axe on him soon. See what happens. Well, we know what happens. If you use the axe on him, he turns automatically into his leech form. Like here, I'm going to run, because I can play it. I know how to do this. There he goes, into his leech. But, guess what? He resets in the next room in OG. In HD, he does not. So, a lot more dangerous in that version. Now, in this room, I really don't have to wait for him. Just like with Specimen 6, I can just run through it. This is Long Hall 4. This is the picture frame, or painting room. The artwork room. Just admire the art with him, taking him on a nice little stroll. Lovely. Yep, just taking my bacon for a walk. My strip of bacon for a walk. No big deal. I think we're going to do it in this room. We're going to ask him a question and see how many violence points get increased. Or how many violence points he does. Remember, 20 or higher gives you the bad ending. So we're almost at the door. This is a long room. This is a pretty long hall. Long Hall 4 isn't really the enjoyable. Okay, we're at the door. I'm going to do it right about here. So let's see. Come at me, bro. And, as you can see, absolutely nothing. So yeah. What it did was it subtracted one room from the chase. When I axed him right there, the chase just got shortened by one room. But the violence counter didn't increase. So look, Specimen 8 and Specimen 10, violence counter does not go up. Interesting. Nope. Oh, it's Hall 17 with Specimen 10. This is fun. Yep, we're just going to take a nice little stroll, buddy. Come on. You can do it. Come on, bacon. Let's go. So, yeah, 3 violence points. It's still at 3. And he does 0. Using the axe on it just changes it into the leech. Subtracts 1 room from the chase. So it'll be shortened by 1 room, as I said. And that's it. Does not go... Are you serious? This game. This game loves me. Now, I'm a pro. I really don't have to take it slow like this. I usually just run, but this is a demonstration sort of for newer players and whatnot. So we're just taking it nice and slow, having a nice time together. This is fun. Now, his chase lasts anywhere between, I think it's 20 to 29 rooms. Now, it's 28 is the max for his first chase, but it's 29 for any other chases that if he returns, chases again. So the latest he can chase is 645, but we've shortened the chase by 1 room, so the max now is 644. Long Hall 1. This is a dangerous room if you don't know how to juke specimens that float, because it loops around. It's like a horseshoe. That's what it's shaped like. Normally, you would have to wait right here. Wait for the specimen to come and then run around. And I don't really care. I'm going to run. Nice try. So here's Long Hall 1 again. But yeah, you just want to wait at that corner. Who did that? Slimy Ghost did that. Okay, we're going to be just... let's watch him go around the corner. Now, we haven't gotten... There's 3 really bad long hauls, and they haven't showed up yet. Be great if they didn't at all, but... honestly, I hope they do for this kind of a video. I want him to, so we can demonstrate. That's the whole purpose of this video. I'm just going to run. Yeah, he was changing into his leech there, but so if you get too close to him, he just does this, but it doesn't hurt you. I can just run through most of these. Here's one of them. All right, Long Hall 5 and Long Hall 6. They're the same layout, but the locked door is different on each, one. So Long Hall 5, we go this way. It is so much better when we can see it displayed, isn't it? Because if I didn't have debug mode on, I would be going the wrong way, because I usually go the other way. And it would have been locked. Yeah, it's Long Hall 4 again. I like his chase theme. It's very, very, I don't know, it's got a really dreading feel to it, if that makes sense. It has some sort of dread to it. But at the same time, I don't know, I really like it. It fits perfectly with this kind of a chase. Getting There is the name of the track, so very fitting. We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there. Now, is he going to get stuck on Specimen 1? All right, sometimes he does, but I guess he knew where to go this time. We're just going to run, because we are... yeah. I swear this is not HD renovation. These double rooms are just a coincidence. And it is. OG is a coincidence if you get the same room 2 or even 3 times in a row. So his chase can end now anytime. We are in the range where it can end. So Long Hall 6 will be, the locked door will be on the actual door that we went through in Long Hall 5. So it's the opposite. So much better when we can see it being displayed. But normally those rooms are the absolute worst. Long Hall 5 is my least favorite room in the entire game. I hate it. It's almost ended my runs a couple of times. Okay, Long Hall 1 again. Honestly, this room is... I could just do this because we're still close to him right here, so... let's just run through this one. Hall 26. Hall 24, we can just run. Yeah, Long Hall 1 is... it's not too bad, but you just have to be careful when a specimen's chasing. Now, we haven't gotten... I should say floating specimens chasing. We haven't gotten the other Long Hall that I really, really hate, and most people hate. And that is Long Hall 11. The 11s are really bad rooms in this game. There's going to be another one in the 700s that's bad too. That's an 11. But, yeah. Long Hall 11, when we see it, you'll see what I mean. And he's gone. Oh, look at... we would have gotten the max chase, actually. Wow. Because 640... if we hadn't have sped up the chase by one room by using our axe on him, he would have still been chasing in this room, which is the last room he can normally chase in anyway. A lot of max chases in this so far in this playthrough. Now, this is the donut room, I like to call it. There's no actual donuts in here, sadly, but... yeah, this is Long Hall 8. Not a fun one at all. It sucks. This one's pretty long, too. Now, here's the thing I'll mention. Speedrunners use this. It's called the sideways motion. I don't really know what it's actually called. But moving sideways at an angle actually makes you go a little faster. But I don't usually do that just because I like to play it naturally. But yeah, if you want to get through something faster, just do this. Press the the D key and hold down the other keys too. Like makes you sideways running makes you go faster. So Long Hall 4 again. We've been getting this room a lot. Our violence counter's still at 3, but let's see who comes back. Chase ended in, 6:45? So 6:65 will be the earliest something can chase. Ooh, 6:66. That'd be cool if something spawned in that room. It rarely does for me. But I'm hoping it's either specimen 2, 4, 6, or 8. Those are ones that I'd like. Well, 8 really, we know the axe doesn't do anything on 8. But I just like specimen 8. But I'm hoping any of those come back. Especially 6. I like 6. He's my favorite. 8 as well. I hope it's not specimen 10 again. Because that's just, it's such a drag. But he's a good I still like specimen 10's chase overall. Now here's long haul 6. This is where the locked door is over here. So we go this way. That is a tough room to juke specimens in, I'll tell you that. If you pick the locked door, it is very, very hard to avoid getting hit in that room. It's possible, but it's difficult. So, getting close to 666. See what happens. Normally nothing happens, but we will see. Here it is, long haul 11. So this is similar to long haul 1. You go around here, but then, whoop, another 180-degree turn. So normally you have to wait at that corner for a specimen that floats, and then wait here for a second, and then run again. This is a really dangerous room, especially during Whiteface's chase. I'll tell you that. That is a heart attack-inducing room. Well, it is 666. But we get specimen 3. Wow. 666 did not disappoint, but he can't even chase in this room anyway. Because it is the spawning room. Holes don't appear in the ceiling. But we're going to do something here. This is perfect, because we're actually going to shorten his chase. Every time, let's see what happens when you use the axe on him. Alright, that's enough. So I just hit him 3 times. And that increased the violence counter each time 3 times. So now we're at 12. Look at that. So I have, and not only that, every time you use the axe on him, it shortens his chase by 2 rooms. So I just sped up his chase by 6 rooms. Should be ending any moment. So long haul 5, we go here. In fact, I'm gonna, why not do it again? Let's do it again. Whoop, well that sucks. Yeah, well, that happens sometimes. I think, okay, I must have hit him 2 times there, because it's at 18 now. Let's see, was it? I see 3, 6, 9. Yeah. So I hit him 5 times technically. So he's gone now. This is the reset room. Holes are still in there. Yeah, if you hit him when he's too close in the range, he'll attack you, and the axe won't do what it's supposed to do. But we're 2 points away now from the bad ending. So we sped up his chase by technically 10 rooms there, because we hit him 5 times. So yeah, every time you hit the axe on specimen 3, speeds up the chase. The chase will end 2 rooms sooner. That also applies to specimen 2. Same thing happens with specimen 2. But yeah, every time you use the axe on a chase specimen, that's 3 violence points. 3 violence points. So violent deer are 2. Specimen 1 is 1. All 17, but the other variant. So it's funny how he spawned in 666. I said, nothing ever happens in that room. And then, of course, the game trolls me. Would have been nice if it was specimen 6 and 666. I've never had that happen before. But that's all right. Can't have everything, huh? Long haul 4 again. These long hauls are just such a drag. Have we seen all of them yet? I'm trying to think. We haven't seen long haul 2. I don't believe. Maybe we have. Probably just blazed right past it. Long haul 10 as well. We haven't seen long haul 10 or 12 or 9. Actually, I don't even remember any of those. Here's long haul 2, speaking of which. So this one's a pretty long one. It's just a very, it's like an inverted long haul 4. There's long haul 3. Really not a bad room at all. Okay, another long hall. But I'm glad Specimen 3 actually showed up, because I got to demonstrate what happens when you use the axe on him. Look at our violence counter. I think we're going to get the bad ending, which is fine. Why not? We've still got Specimen 11 that we want to see what happens. So are we going to get a chase before 700? I don't know. We'll see. Donut room again. Nope, wasn't even phased. Okay, we're almost there. Well, well, well. We meet again, Ringu. So we're going to use the axe on her and see what happens. Should I do it in this room? Why not? Let's do it. So let's see what happens. Whoa! Alright, so... yeah. I'll explain in just a moment. That is, I've actually never done that before, so I'm actually a little surprised. We are here. Oh yeah, I definitely am. So, I don't know how many times we swung that. It was at 18, right? And then we went to 48. So that's a lot. We just swung our axe a bunch of times on her. And every time you swing your axe on Specimen 4, it increases the violence counter by 3 points. But guess what? It does absolutely nothing to her. So you do not want to use your axe on Specimen 4. It has no effect whatsoever, except you just getting hit. She makes a little sound, though. She makes a little, like, sound that you don't usually hear when you hit her. Don't remember what it is, but yeah, you heard it. I'm sure you did. Glad she showed up, too. Because that is, look at our violence counter. It is way up there. We are very evil, aren't we? Well, bad ending, guys. We're going to get it. So let's move on to the 700s. Here we are in the 700s, and it's the bathroom tiles. These are actually my favorite wall textures in the story mode, because it reminds me of my childhood, seeing these kind of wall textures in the 90s at various fast food restaurants, or especially in the bathrooms, which is exactly what we're going to be heading towards in room 710. So there is a new room type in this set of rooms in the 700s, exclusive to the 700s. And by the way, long halls are gone. They're history. We'll never have to see them again for the rest of the game. These are the new room types, TT halls. TT Hall 6. Now, I don't know what TT stands for. It could stand for a couple different things. It could stand for tinted. It could stand for two-toned. It could even stand for TT from Diddy Kong Racing. Probably not. But this is the TT Hall rooms. And the most notable feature of them is the fact that they have red walls on the lower half. Lower half is red, solid red. And it's basically glued to these walls. So if you're getting chased by a specimen that changes the wall textures and stuff, you're still going to see that red. But yeah, there's always going to be red on the lower half in at least part of a TT hall room. So there's 12 of these rooms, 12 of them. Just like with long halls, 12 rooms. One of them is a problem. One of them is a little bit challenging. The rest of them are just fine. So this is TT Hall 6 again. No big deal. It's TT Hall 5. Just kind of a wider room. There's actually two rooms that are kind of wide like this. Okay. We are approaching 7:10. Here we go. Taste the beef. 100% beef. I'm sure it is. So we're in the food rooms. This is my personal favorite introduction area, my favorite set piece. Yeah, I'd like to order the number 5, please. What do you mean your ice cream machine's not working? So we are going to head in here first. So it's still food 1. This door is locked right now. We're going to go in here later. So there's 6 notes, but if you play the game, you can read them yourself. These notes are oriented to the story, the build-up. So first we need to go over here. And this is broken. So I guess I'm a woman today. There's a note here. Can't see ourselves. Lovely. And there's a key here. We can get to it. 2D toilets. Just something about these toilets, they're very unsettling. This is what I call unsettling. We're not going to discuss what's going on in there. Thank heavens it's locked. So we got the key for this area now. I love this area. The fun zone. Let's all read the rules. Look our for snakes. I'll be sure to look our for snakes. Everybody take off your skulls before going in. And shoes. We're all going to be the headless horseman in here. No head, no skulls. Let's go. This is food 3. By the way, there was a note on the floor right by the fun rules that a lot of people miss. So there's a note over here too. I love this area. This is so liminal. I don't know. It's just it's a really creepy liminal space. Reminds me of my childhood. I never cared for these type of playhouses in McDonald's when I was a kid, but I've been in them before. Not the greatest experiences of my lifetime, but still nostalgic. So here's food 5. This is the weird one. There's a note over here, and this is yeah. You can all come up with any kind of theories you want on what is going on here. Because we all know that's cherry juice. Okay, could be strawberry. Could be raspberry. Could be ketchup, actually. Because this is a food place, right? It's probably ketchup. Yeah, that would make sense. And we have a key. And we are out. So we just went through 6 food rooms. Well, foods 3 through 6 in there. And now we're going to head to that other door we didn't go into, which is food 7, I believe. Indeed it is. There's a note here, which is actually note 2. But for some reason, this is food 7. So kind of out of order, but oh well. Where we need to go is in here, the freezer. Yeah, these are just, it's frozen, I guess. Exit key picked up. Lego. There's my boy, the McDemon. So he makes doors invisible. It's very, supposed to. Very important that you know the room layouts to these TT halls. It's TT Hall 9. He hasn't made doors invisible yet. What we're going to do is we're going to use our axe on him. And there you go. 3 points. Wow, okay. Just don't make the doors invisible. That's how nice of you. But he's supposed to do it. Here it is. This is the worst TT hole. This is what you do in it. Wait at each corner. This is the worst impossible geometry. Doors right here. I clicked on it and it wouldn't do it. I'll play it safe in this room. You don't really have to, but yeah, TT Hall 8's a little risky, but yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Might as well. So TT Hall 11 is the worst impossible geometry that there is. Of course, doors are invisible now. Doors right here in TT Hall 3. So violence counter went up by 3 points. TT Hall 6. There's 2 paths. And he's gone. So 1 shy of the... Actually, no, 2 shy of the max chase. He chases anywhere between 15 to 24 rooms, just like with Specimen 6 and 8. So that was 2 less than the max. So 22 rooms, I believe. So he's gone now. We should be good to 750, no chase. Yeah, TT Hall 11. You don't want to get chased in that room either. That's a bad room. If you just run around that loop, you will absolutely get hit by a floating specimen. About 2/3 of the way through. And then the doors, when you enter that last part, the door's on the left. I tried clicking on it or tried activating, wouldn't let me. Must have been slightly off, but yeah, that's a bad room. And it's so weird. When we get that room again, if we get that room again, when we're not being chased, I will kind of go more into detail about it, because it is a bizarre room. One of the weirdest rooms in the game. A lot of loopies in this game, I'm telling you. That one's not fun. It is a problem if you get a floating specimen, but even if you don't get a floating specimen, they still can be weird. It can be very glitchy. TT Hall 5. Kind of looks like TT Hall 3 a little bit, but instead of the door being here, it's over there. TT Hall 7. And then one more room and we are there at 750. Here we go.
Oh, hi. I didn't think you'd make it this far. And you got an axe.
Sure do, Spook.
Well, congratulations. You're just about there, I think. Well, I didn't really have a gift ready, so, there you go. I'm just standing at it.
Poof.
It'll never, ever...
Uh-huh. Yeah.
See you later.
I'm sure it won't. Well, thank you for the kind gift, Spook. So not only did she take away our stamina, but she also took away debug mode. 2 gifts for the price of 1. Password cake. So we'll get our running back in room 765, but until then, we can only walk. This is where sideways walking actually helps a lot. We can get chased during this period of where we can't run, so we'll see if that happens. All right, onwards. TT Hall 10. I know that already. It's rare too. It's not very rare. This room comes a lot. Unlike the endless hallway, which I don't even know if we've seen that one. Wait, what am I doing? Not thinking. Left? Did we already try left? Oh, it's left forward. Okay. I'm being a dum-dum. Left, forward, forward. Oh, God. It's left or forward. I don't... Okay, good. What's up? My boy's back. He's back in the acid rooms. Oh, we'll be sure to ask you a question, buddy. Ask you a question. All right, we can only walk during this chase, so we're not going to be outrunning him. We're going to take it... oh, God. Okay, this might be a good room to... Actually, I don't know, because if you use the axe on him, sometimes he'll disappear, which can be very bad in situations like this. So we're actually just going to play it safe. Okay, well, he's standing in my way. But let's try it. Let's see what happens. Well, we can't see what happened because our debug mode is missing, but the violence counter did increase by 3 points. Trust me on that. It's at 54 now. It was at 51, now it's at 54. And if you stand idle in this version... Yeah, we're not going to do that. That is really loud. So, did you see him? This is one of the weirdest glitches in the game. You just spawn everywhere and just... Yeah, I've posted videos already about that. It is so bizarre. Another weird glitch in Spookies. What do you know? Okay, he's clinking around. You hear that? Yeah, the ghost of Ben. So... There's another Ben, guys, I swear. Okay, let's keep going. Turn around. So 4 seconds still applies here. At least I'm pretty sure. Ooh, Angie boy's back. Angie. I love this guy. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Close enough. We will be able to run soon. Okay, so I need to turn this way. This is going to be tougher than I thought. Well, maybe not. I think we're okay. Yeah. So, I'll just say this right now. When you enter a room, you're always facing east on the map. Where he spawns in the room, in relation to you, is to the west of you. So, here's an example. Like, okay, he just spawned right behind this wall somewhere. He's inside the wall. He's over there because I stood right here. If it's always directly west of where you're standing 4 seconds after entering a room. I'm going to be making a video about that in further detail. Okay. Now we are going to be able to run. There's our debug mode back, and yep, it's at 54. So watch this. Okay, he's going to spawn right by this chair. Now, a little behind it, but let's see if we can get him to take a seat. Getting there. Well, he's by the seat. Does that count? I guess he's standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. So he's, yeah, yep, see, directly west. And he's gone. Was that a short chase or no? I don't know. It was less than 20 rooms, that's for sure. So, was not the max this time. TT Hall 8. There's a brain room. So this brain will give us a code after room 800. Also, the axe has no effect on the brain in OG. You do not want to do this in HD. You will regret it. unless you're just genuinely curious. Don't do it in like room 699. That's the worst mistake you could make. Rare 10, TT Hall 10. The Rare 5 was the other room. TT Hall 8. Again. So well, there's the endless hallway. I don't even know if we've gotten its entire playthrough. We might have, but I just don't remember. So anytime you see a hall like this with a weird, suspicious light at the end, and then you see these two, paths, it's the endless hall. Obviously you won't, it says it right there in front of you, endless hall. But yeah, if you go down this, you are not going to have fun. Unless you're just genuinely curious, once again, but we're not going to do that in here. You will die, because Specimen 9 will get you at the end of the hall. The walls will just be closing in on you. So this is TT Hall 12. And it's a pretty lengthy room, once again. So I don't know if we're going to get another chase or not. We will see. TT Hall 7. I hope we get TT Hall 11 again, because that room is just so bizarre. And I don't know if we will, but you saw what it's like. It just goes around in a weird loop. It makes no sense at all. And here we go. Perfect. So this room is just, I don't even know. I gotta see. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. That is just definitely the weirdest room in the game, no doubt. And we're almost there. Last room, and we have made it to 800. Goodbye, TT Halls. Oh look, it's Pillar again. Make like a tree and die. They really want me to watch this movie, so I'll be sure to do that. Haven't seen some of my favorite posters yet. Usually they appear here, but that's alright. We'll just enjoy Pillar. At least it's not GL Labs again. That was just weird. Getting that 4 times in a row. So we've made it to 800. Recap. We're at 54 for our violence counter. We are guaranteed the bad ending. More than double. Almost triple. So, triple bad ending. And we are going to be moving on to the 800s, which are going to feature a new room set that will be in the 800s and 900s as well. So moving on to the 800s.